Good morning. We're at in Australia. We landed yesterday. I've gone down the coast a little bit from where I sort of arrived. We arrived at Brisbane, which is if I do that, it might help. No, it doesn't. Anyway, we arrived at Brisbane. It's not far away. It's just I can't quite see it right now. Is it up here? Oh, is that it? Oh, it's not down there, is it? No. Well, anyway, it's north. I've done some. Oh, we're flying the Aerosoft Beaver, which is pretty good. It comes without a 2D panel. This comes without one, but Microsoft gave us a Beaver float plane, not wheels, only float. This is the panel from that. I just copied it across because this is what we get. The panel lights are rubbish. It's got a lot wrong with it, but it's nice, and I love the Beaver, so I thought, well, you know, gotta do something. As before, it is paused because for some reason it nudges forward. Everything does. All the aircraft sort of nudge their way forward. I wanted to have. Oh look, no, we're okay. That's just a weird looking thing. Yeah, the repaint's really naff on it. The paintwork. There's no private one. You get army and stuff like that. I managed to download one. It's silver, but I don't like the look of that. So I got this. I could edit it myself, but the paint job. But I don't know if I can be bothered really. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I've done that sort of thing quite a lot in the past, so I don't know. I fancy FS Passengers, which gives realism and a bit of fun and things like that, and giving myself a new company, this time with something, enough money that I can buy several aircraft. So when I'm flying around, especially with you, I'm going to be, you know, having some fun. The destination is world map. Let's turn that off. So I'm heading sort of southish, and the distance is this. The distance is where's the distance? Distance 157.5 miles. So it's not really very far. It's just, you know, somewhere to go. So it's a small, very small sort of airstrip next to another one. I was gonna fly this online on IVAO. The trouble is, and I'll show you if I can, is the chart thing that I always use. Let's hide that, and there we go. Right, that's where I'm going. Brisbane is... What's Brisbane? Wait a minute. Is it here? No, that's Cairns. Is it no going? I went into Brisbane yesterday, didn't I? I've still got the notes. YBBN, that was it. Where's that then? YBBN. Let's have a look on the map. Where do I find it on the map? Mackay, Hamilton Island. YBBN. Oh, if I look for it up here, it's not YBBN. No, Y. Nope. It must be N then. There we go. And there. Where am I? Oh, blimey. Really? I flew past Sydney. I thought... Was YBBN, was it? Oh dear. Where's it gone? Where's my notes? AYMH. Maybe no, that was. If I look at flights, I can see maybe here. Yeah, YBBN. Oh, right. Well, then, let's have a look at this. YBBN there. Right. Then, YBBN. I want to find something. I've got this other thing, Plan G3. This is a freeware thing. It's for VFR. So, there it is. YBBN. I want to have a look at sort of down here, along here. I might actually change things a bit. Right, you can see the problem I've got, or maybe you can't. Maybe it doesn't make a lot of sense to you. Here's Brisbane. You see these red things around here. If I right click, it's danger areas. I'd have an ATC nightmare trying to get through that, to be honest with you. So doesn't fill me with enthusiasm. So what I think, or what I thought, I don't know why I didn't do this properly, is leave from somewhere. What about this place? Casino. Leave. I could go out of there, and then I'm not sort of away from things, and I want to avoid this too. And what's this? This is restricted. Well, anyway, I don't know. But I think maybe I can do that. And what's this down here? Wilgula. Then we can fly sort of down the mountains here a bit. But what about starting there, though? We could do that. Where do we start? Where do we start? I want to start fairly close, but not too close. I think I'll start there, up there actually, and just sort of come. Whoa. Ooh, heck. What about starting over here somewhere, and I can just go to sort of in this direction. Not to Melbourne, but that's is that Melbourne anyway? Not exactly to there. We can just do, yeah, that's what I fancy. Yeah, okay, YGLI. Let's move across to YGLI. We'll go to airport. YGLI. Was it I? I. Where are we? YGLI. YGLI. Glen Innes. Have I got parking? Yeah. That'll do. Lovely. These things are never accurate, you know, the like parking and gates. They always kind of make them up. That seems to be the way of it. If you go to somewhere like Heathrow, there's not enough room for that. Oh, hello. This looks sort of, well, I don't know, weird. Oh, and yeah, it's all right, isn't it? Yeah, quite like that. So this should have updated now. There we are, look. Has it? Okay. Well, yeah, I think so. Yeah, Glenn, that was it, wasn't it? And I think I'll go like down here somewhere. Let's go to there. I can always change my mind. So we're going to Cundletown. Why? Ooh, well, it looks a bit easy. I want somewhere a little bit more challenging to land at, but there isn't a lot, is there? Really. We'll sort of head to the coast and then south. So come down here, down here. I don't want to fly through all this, it's a nightmare. We'll go to here, YTRE. YTRE. Now I want it in here as well. Flights. So I will, let's just add a new one. That's the easy way to do it. So I'm now, God. Right, YTRE. So I'm at world map. I'm at, hello, where am I? Oh, of course you've got to click on it. YGLI. Let's do the flight planner. Flight planner YGLI. Oh, and it's come up already. And where do I want to go? I want to go YTRE, and this will tell me as well, you know, like how far is it? Because maybe I'll change my mind. YTRE, and I might just keep going. Tarry, no. YTRE. Yeah, it's Tarry. Okay, Tarry then. Tarry. Okay. Find route. Got the nav log. Heading distance 140. That's about an hour. That's fine. So we'll say okay. Save. No, I don't want to move. This should update with various stuff. This is VFR stuff you see on here, which is, and it's important to think. If I data, where do I disconnect? I disconnect from map, data, view. Where do I? File. Oh God. Home. Map. Date. Oh, no. View. Oh, okay, I'm going to close it and start it again because that's become a bit. That's the real weather thing. That's TeamSpeak. I'll tell you about that in a minute. TeamSpeak, because what I'm going to. Hello, Hassan. You got to get a fill-in arm. First ever? Well, congratulations on the first ever. I'll say that. Oh, here we are. Connect. It's not picking up the flight. I was probably got to unpause it. Home. Map. Data. View. Airdrome, weather. Plan. Oh, I don't need to see that. I think it'll update eventually anyway. So this is where I am, and I should be getting all the map, like all this stuff. So this will tell me, or would tell me, if I was getting. Why isn't it? Why is the flight plan? Flight planner. Have I got one load? I've got one loaded. Can I look at that? It's there, but it should show on here. So let me disconnect and go back in again. Home. Disconnect. Connect. Altitude, airspeed, winds, aircraft profile, quick plan. I want to build a quick altitude, bookmark, okay, well, where do I get the map? It's pretty view, isn't it? Information, plan. And I didn't write down my destination actually. I need to write this down because now everything is upside down, inside out. Fill-ins are alright. Nothing wrong with having a fill-in. Right, then the YBCS, we're going to going from YLVK. And what are they? World map. They are. This one is Glen Innes. That sounds Scottish to me. Glen Innes. And we're going to Ding, 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 ding. This one, which is called Taree. T-A-R-E-E. Great. Cancel. And I won't change anything. What else? What else? Oh, FS Passengers, I said, didn't I? Let's do that, and I'll have to give myself tons of money. That's the thing. That's why. Close that. I want to delete the old one first. Passengers select. No, FS Passenger. Company manager. Sell, close. FS Passengers. Create a new company and pilot. Select company manager. Dangerous airports database. Set up. Utilities. Virtual, no. FS Passengers then. What's fuel? View flight map. View pilot's log. Company manager. I'm going to delete. Create, because I want to give it the same name. ACP would say founded by Andrew Brown. Ah, no. FS Passengers. Company manager. Company doesn't exist. FS This is, I hate this. Create new company pilot. Right, this is going to be, all right, create new company. Company name, ACP. No. Money. Okay, cost. Costing. I want enough, give myself loads of money so that I can cost. CST. Next step. Custom setting. Next step. Economic mode. And I'm going to give myself loads and loads of money. And finish. Close. Yes. FFF. Create. Close. Right. The music should stop in a minute. Oh, come on. FS Passengers. Company manager. Aircraft. Buy. Yeah, all right. This, so. This one is 100%, look. So it's like 200,000 or something. Hang on, I don't want to buy that one anyway. I want to company. How can I like not buy the current one? Active company manager. I don't think I don't want to buy the one I'm in. Right. FS Passengers. Buy airplane. Let's see. How do you buy a plane for my second? That should do it. Don't want to buy a second same plane. What I want to know is it quicker for the company to make? Oh, that doesn't help. Purchase. FS purchase home. Multiple plane purchases. FS passengers. Flight sim add-ons. FS passengers documentation. Create your company. The flight. How to make a perfect flight. I create a company. How to start? God's sake. Flight report, easy upgrade, create company, instant record, create company by scenario setting, create company by custom setting. Using the payload dial. I don't care about the payload friggin' dialogue. I just care about well, I don't know what I care about. I don't think I can. I think I will have to flight save. I'll call it go. That's always my. Okay. Now let's sort of mess around with some aircraft a bit and see what they cost. Yeah. So if I were to say I want this one. That's the one I was flying yesterday, and I'll see what this one costs. This is a pain in the neck. Look, this thing can't even fit on the parking. Come on, don't crash. FS passengers, company manager, buy the current plane, and this one costs like 25 million. Let's write this down. I don't know, 25 million for that one. Great. Cancel that. Close. No, get another one. Now I've got a, I wouldn't mind a 777, but have I got the Airbus? Oh, I got Concorde. Yeah, I might have Concorde. And FS passengers, company manager, buy current selected. This is about, we'll say, up to 50 million. Now let's see if I were to have a, like, I don't know, if I give myself a Boeing 747, something along those lines, if I can, that'd be nice. Here we go, it's a 747. Now, FS passengers, company manager, buy the current plane. This one costs about 200 million. Well, no, let's say 100 million. Okay, and then so what I want to buy the current. This one's about 200,000 for the one I was trying to get, which is ridiculous. I mean, nobody did. Was it load? This one? What was this one? FS passengers, company manager. Buy this one. Yeah, look, 140, 120, let's say 130,000, and I could probably get one for that. So, or 140,000 then. That seems like a lot to me, but never mind. And if I were to say load, have I got one? FS passengers, yes. Fly now. And then I'll load in that next thing. This is not a new game, by the way, to me. I mean, I've played this. I've got I've got thousands of hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator in general. thousands upon thousands. I've got 2,000 hours online, which I'd like to have done, but right, this one costs about 1.5 million. Really? Wow. That seems to look a lot. 1.5 million. So just looking at this as a rough thing, 175 million, 176 million, about 100, let's say 150 million, or 100 and, oh god, 175, let's say 175 million. 100, so flights, load, go. And I hope that the thing isn't broken. I wanted to fly online today, but I can't because of where I am. I would have to do all kinds of horrible things, difficult things, to be able to do that. Because there's lots of like can't go here, can't go there, and all that sort of stuff. Right? Let's pause it and create a new company here. And I'll call it ACP, founded by, today, yeah, Andrew Brown. Company description, done it, okay. ACP, next, custom setting, next, career mode, okay, no. Economic mode. Oh, I want both. So oh, I see. Right. So yeah, I would need to have then about 100. Let's say 175 million. Normal start, medium air, few airliners. 260. It's a big jump. I don't want to. That's not going to work. I don't want 263 million. What about if I just do the 61 million? That would get me, yeah, that would get me something anyway. And if it's not brilliant, but career mode. If you check this, your pilot's rank will limit the aircraft type you can fly. New pilots can only fly light aircraft. Ooh. Well, no. If you check this, your flight will be automatically registered at the end of each flight, even if your pilot dies. No. Fixed failures. If you choose this option, below a fixed percentage of failure for all your flights will have a... No. Da, 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 da. He said, trying not to get every bit of music. Birthday. Why have I got to put this in? July 1962. 1995? Right, 1962. And I'm called Andrew Brown. Oh good, it's finished. Player info. That'll do. Right. FS Company manager. Buy the current airplane. Now let's have a look. We got one here. 89%. It's 130. This one, look, 122,000. Loads of hours on it, but it's oh, I see. Right, that's the thing then. So this one has a lot less hours. This one's a good one. Yep, that's a nice one. And buy that one. Close manager. Oh, flipping heck. I'm exhausted here. Exhausted. Wait a minute. What you got? We are at then. Oh no, we're not. That's wrong. Cairns it. Cleanliness to Tarry. Is that right? YG? No. YG. Where's? I didn't write it down, did I? Oh dear. Put it down there. Electrical panel. Where? Oh, that's not good. That's my checklist for Concord. Check this out. That'll do. Okay. I am YGLI to YTRE. Well, right, FS passengers. Company, if I look at this one, can I look at the load manager is what I want. Set up utilities, aircraft browser. Ah, look at this. Here's the prices. Okay. Fine. And FS passengers. If I double click it, fine. Sell price. I can sell it for a good amount. Company flight time. Okay, I can always look at up statistic, oil price, price setting. I'm just gonna like let all that go. I can always sell it. That's nice to know. 61 million. Is that going to get me a... Oh, I can have a look. Hang on. Utilities, aircraft browser, continue. Right. So if I were then to look at a Boeing, McDonnell Douglas, that's 45 million. Concorde is 100 million. Learjet, 7 million. How much have I got? Yeah, it will get me what I want. So then FS passengers setup is all right, I think. Flight. Yeah, I think so. Okay, payload exists but doesn't matter. Use default. Well, let me edit it next time. What? Okay. Oh, I see. Seats capacity. Oh god, I don't know. If I look inside, can I see how many seats I've got? I've got ooh, it's not a lot. Maybe there's one behind. Let's say there's four people. FS passengers, flight, start flight. Okay, we'll have four passengers. It's not pressurized. Ticket price. Close to refresh. Please start a flight again. FS passengers, start a flight. Hello, start a flight. Okay. Close. And here we are. Okie dokie. Now, 2 and 2. There we are. We're fine. Just add a bit like that, I think. There. Alright. I'm gonna balance this a bit. That'll do. Continue. Loads of fuel. A type of flight. This is going to be a tourist flight. A flight tour. Must land at the same airport. Why? Normal flight. And set the destination is going to be... I might change my mind. Oh well. YTRE. Flight duration.
Destination set.
Don't know. Flight and aircraft setting. Wait. Whatever. ACP. It's a big airplane, isn't it, there? And real-time load. It will take 2 minutes to load, and we'll start now.
Check flight
so what's
control.
all this then?
Check handset APU. Check thrust lever. Check flaps.
Don't know, so we'll just let it go. Now I have to open the door. Oh, am I still pulling balls? There we go. And the door is open. Look at that. Doesn't seem to be any doors in the back, so we will pretend I've got out. I've got out, and in the meantime, is that the one? Yeah. See, I've done this. This is not right. This is a panel from another aircraft, because this one, I'll show you why I did that. If you look, if I zoom in behind there, if I pull back on the joystick, you can see you've got all these buttons and things down there, and there's no, I can't click them because I can't pull back the joystick and click with the mouse and all that while flying, unless I pause the game, which is no good. So what can you do? I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, you know, as real as they want it to be. Options, settings, display. Let's get loads of traffic. Oh, look, it's all gone. And scenery. There we are. Is that going to break the game? Stroke flight. Don't know. We're at 40 minutes. We haven't gone anywhere yet. No, we're still going. Have I got anybody here with me? I bet I haven't. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anyone here. No, there ain't anybody here. Look. Well, what's with this like 2D floating bush thing? It looks horrible, doesn't it? These trees, I don't understand. I think I've got a different tree texture and it's not very nice. Let's see what happens when I fly, because I don't think I've got any edited like airports around here. I'm just going to go get my second bottle of water. hold here. More or less. Are they all on? All in. 3, are you wearing? Okay, let's. Are we closing it? We're closing the door. Lovely. Seatbelts on, please. There you go. Ah. Apparently, so then it's sit flaps for takeoff. I'll do. I love these airplanes. I've even got a real like instruction book, you know, that with all the checklists and things. A real one from 1961, just because I like it so much. All right. So let's get. I don't know. Oh, we got to announce. Select a runway for takeoff. Well, I don't know. What's the? The wind is almost none. All right. Let's have a look at the map. Where do I want to go? I want to go. Direction is kind of south. I think we'll fly off to more or less the east first, which will be runway. Ooh. Oh, you know what I should actually look at is the size of the runways. It's a big one. It'd probably be 14 or 32. So we say 14.
Yankee Golf, Lima, India, traffic, Alpha, Charlie, Papa, 89er, attack.
All right. So brakes off. Start the push back. Now, has this thing got anything as exciting as like a wheel lock or what's this then? Carburetor. Oh, it's got the wobble pump. Ah, is it simulated? Goodness knows. What's all this then? Normally to start it, you've got a little thing down here. You've got a pump, and then you do the wobble pump, and then you start it, and then you put. Okay. Anyway. Oh. Can we go forwards? Yeah, this aircraft was built, for the first one was built in 1947. It was designed specifically for bush flying. So that would be, you know, landing at small airstrips. So it wasn't built for speed. It was built for being just generally a nice place. Right, so I'm going to runway 14 anyway. So let's see. Runway 14 is to the... Oh my god, that's a lot. Well, it's the asphalt one, I think. Runway 14, so we have to go round to the right. I should put the landing lights on. It's not good at turning circles with this, with the rudder, with this. It doesn't like it. But I don't know why. It just doesn't. My goodness me, that's a long way. Right, let's turn on the landing lights. Well, I suppose that did it actually. I better use this one for the lights. Beacon lights are on. Don't think I'll need that. Panel lights, landing lights, fuel voice starters, alright. That's right, you put the starter on, let it turn over a couple of times, then you flip the magneto to both, which is what this has got. And the whole thing will spring into life. That's basically. I could have just taken off that way. I don't need that a big runway, but we're on here now. So I can turn here. Look, I've got a turning point. So okay. See, if I flew on IVAO, today with this, I don't think I would have any air traffic control, but I don't want to risk it because I want to test the connections and things. I'm going to wait until I got like a Boeing 737 and a nice flight plan and all that sort of stuff. You know, I think that's a good idea. Right, we're ready. I've got an announced departure to the east.
Yankee Golf, Lima, India, traffic, Alpha Charlie. But 89er taking off, runway 14, departure to the east.
Right, that worked. Bouncy, it's going all over the place, this thing. There we go. Should I have there we are.
Brisbane Center, Alpha Charlie, Papa 89er, this type, de Havilland, Beaver, 1 mile southeast of Yankee Golf, Lima,
Oh, that
India,
looks nice.
request flight following. Alpha Charlie, Papa 89er, Brisbane Center, squawk 2613. Squawk 2613, Alpha Charlie, Papa 89er. Alpha Charlie, Papa 89er, radar contact 1 miles southeast of Yankee Golf, Lima, India, 4000, altimeter 3003. Copy, Alpha Charlie, Papa 89er.
Altimeter. Altimeter.
Oh, I see. Now, where's the altitude? Oh, heck, that's a bit of crap. Where's the... See, that's the thing with the panel. He's back a bit on the throttle. Still wants to be climbing a bit. Now I have to... Ah, shit.
Come on, watch the G-forces.
What was that?
Captain, we're too fast for that climb extension. We're frozen.
Why did that... What the hell? I don't know what hell happened then, so I'm going to... end flight. Abort flight. But I don't know what happened then. It must have been the... It was like the... what do you call it? Oh, I don't know. But anyway, that was awful. I was just sort of messing about doing something, and the aircraft kind of seemed to stall or something. Quite weird, really. Start flights. Okay. Fine. Set type. We're going normal flight. Set destination. We're going to... Where's my book? YTRE. YTRE.
Destination set.
We'll take loads of people and some freight like that. Okay. And done now.
Engine instrument check.
So open the door. There, while that's going on, I'm gonna set flaps to take off. I will turn on the landing light and I will press B like that, and then do that, F10, turn this one on as well. And this one I will zoom out quite a lot. Well, maybe that. And tune traffic. You tune traffic, all I'm doing is speaking to people who probably flying in or out of this airport or in the immediate area. So so it would be like if somebody was flying if somebody's flying in the area, yeah. Probably a flying potato, or God knows, I don't know. What do they have in a kangaroo? I'm in Australia. So, yeah.
Very cool. Here we go.
Go. Check in, lay a little egg for me. Check in. I want one for my tea. I sort of flickered then. It was the light on the thing. I don't know. These weird trees. I don't think. I'm pretty sure they're not from the default flight sim. They look awful. I don't think it was ever that bad. Oh, we're all on. Oh, that one. Good. Right. Shut the door. Forgot that a few times, didn't I? Yes, last time. And we'll push back. And announce taxi.
Yankee Golf Lima India traffic Alpha Charlie Papa 50 is taxiing to runway 14.
Ah, that'll do it. I can probably go around the corner from it. Dear me. I think they get upset if I don't if I taxi on the grass and things like that. I can't quite remember, but I think they do. Don't cheat. It's that. Auto rudder means if I steer to go right, for example, like that, to fly right, it'll automatically handle the rudder at the back. Because normally you'd have like pedals that control the bit at the back. Yeah, but obviously I haven't got that. Well, not obviously, but I haven't. People do. People have it, but well, whatever. East.
Yankee Golf Lima India traffic Alpha Charlie Papa 50 taking off runway 1. Departure to the east.
Altimeter.
good. Don't actually understand why it's flying so slowly. It should be a bit faster than this. Never mind. Right.
Brisbane Center, Alpha Charlie Papa 50 is type de Havilland Beaver, 2 miles southeast of Yankee.
That looks really nice.
Request flight following. Alpha Charlie Papa 50, Brisbane Center, squawk 1117.
It doesn't always work, this thing. Maybe if I do that.
Squawk
There we go.
1117. Alpha Charlie Papa 50. Alpha Charlie Papa 50. Radar contact 3 miles southeast of Yankee, Gulf, Lima, India, 4,500. Altimeter 3004. Copy. Alpha Charlie Papa 50.
Altimeter.
There. We're almost going south at the moment, I think. So.
Brisbane Center, Beach Victor Hotel, Kilo, Quebec, 5 miles west of
Yeah,
Yankee,
that's-
Gulf, Lima, India. Request IFR to Brisbane. Ready. Beach Victor Hotel, Kilo, Quebec is cleared to Brisbane Airport as filed. Squawk 0665. Beach Victor Hotel, Kilo,
better.
Quebec cleared to Brisbane Airport.
Don't
as
actually
filed.
want to go
Squawk
east, but
0665. Beach Kilo,
a bit
Quebec.
more than-
Readback correct. Radar contact 17,400. Altimeter 3002. Turn right, heading 020. Resume on navigation. Descend and maintain 17,000. Turn right, heading 020.
I want to check. I want to set it for. That's already done. Good.
Course, descend and maintain 17,000. Beach Kilo, Quebec.
Right. I want the RPM to be like 2,000 or something, and it's.
Bombardier Glad, November Mike. Brisbane Center on 127.1.
Yeah, that's about right.
127.1. Bombardier Glad, November Mike.
Altimeter.
I'll tell him to take the seat belts off, but I'd have to let go of the joystick. There we go. couldn't let go or I would have crashed. Right, now we can look outside. Turn off the landing lights. There we go. There, nice, right. Better kind of stay in here a little bit. Where's the map? Yeah, I was thinking of following the mountains a bit. I think I'm more or less okay on this heading, and then I can go down. I can get the coast as well. I thought there'd be a bit more. I don't know, hilly, mountainous. It's not very exciting, is it? Really here. I would like to go to New Zealand. Fancy going there. In fact, I had thought to myself that it might be a very good idea to fly around the world. It gives you a purpose. But I want to fly Concorde. I thought I might have done it today, but I just sort of, I don't know. I mean, what I want to do is start up Concorde. I mean, I don't know whether I should do that first alone, so that I know I've got it right. I probably should, because it takes a while, and I don't want to make it longer than it actually would need to be. Flying Concorde, they've got 11 fuel tanks. When you take off, I think this is right. I'd have to get all this checked. But when you take off, do I need to climb? Let's find out. Maybe this will show me. This one. Okay. So. Well, not really. Where is it showing? Map. Yeah, it is, but they're not very. Well, I just wonder how of the ground, the altitude here. Really, that's what I was thinking of, because maybe anyway. So you've got 11 fuel tanks, and you move the fuel sort of from the front to the back and so on, according to what you're doing. So when you take off, I think when you take off, you put it in it. You try to move as fuel towards the back of the airplane. When you go down, you're moving it to the front, and in between, you kind of shuffle it around according to where you are. That's why they have 11 fuel tanks. They use them to shift the weight, and all of that. It takes a lot of understanding and a lot of work. I don't think I could do that. The Concorde I've got, it's got a virtual flight engineer which will do all that for you. That said, I have imported it from Flight Simulator 2004 to Flight Simulator 10 or X. So I do wonder whether I don't know if the flight engineer works even. And if he doesn't, I won't be able to take off even, because I just can't. I don't know how to do that. How to shift the fuel between the different tanks. I've never done it. It's very complicated. So what do you do? Right. So that's it then. Where's the oh, there. So it's bearing distance 121 miles, is that it? I think that's it. ETE 47 minutes, is it? Right, well, this all looks very nice. I think from there, when I get across, because when I get over there, I'm going to be pretty close. What's this one? Coffs Harbour. Well, there's oh, that's Sydney. Yeah, I can do that. I could do that. Where am I now? I'm zooming in. I want to zoom out. I'm up here. Yeah, I think if from Sydney, I can go from there to New Zealand. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. How are we doing? I think everybody's more or less happy. Yep. When I've done this before, I've done it in career mode, so you've got to fly light aircraft for ages before you could even think about getting something a bit bigger, and then you go and you eventually end up in, I don't know, a Boeing 747 or something, but you put a lot of hours into it. So I'm not doing that. I want to go off, I want to buy the 737 and fly it. It's just, you know, I don't even know why I'm doing FS passengers, but I suppose it's all right. So I think I said before that this is VFR, Visual Flight Rules. So that means the visibility, I have to be able to see a certain distance around me, in front of me as well, so I can see, so that I can see the airport, I don't crash. It's not a road, it's a river. It's a river, and I thought it looked like it was going uphill over there. I don't know. I think so. Anyway.
Altimeter.
I wish you wouldn't say that all the time.
Alpha Charlie Papa 50.
Oh, that's me.
Brisbane Center on 127.2.
Okay.
127.2. Alpha Charlie Papa 50. Brisbane Center, Alpha Charlie Papa 50. With you.
Yeah.
Alpha Charlie Papa 50.
But
Brisbane Center, Roger.
you can use all the instruments. You can only go up to a certain altitude, but you have to also be above a certain altitude down here. Now something like, I think it might be 3,000 feet above ground level. Not quite sure. Might even be, might actually be 1,000. I'd have to check again, but I did look earlier and I can't remember what it was that I decided. But yeah, yeah. So I've had a look, been having a look at this. This is there's somebody flying out of Brisbane. Look at that. New Zealand's a bit busier, and right now there are 608 pilots. It's Wednesday and it's the middle of the day, so there's not a lot happening this time of day. I've noticed there's like if you go to, what about over here? Not really. You got Sydney has got a bit of it's got ground. These things. This is really where. All right. Yeah, so somebody is controlling Sydney Airport at the moment. Not quite sure where I've got that up. Sydney Airport ground. So if somebody were to log in there, basically just give them an instruction about which direction to take around when driving around the airport. The other thing, taxi, and the other thing would be clearance. He would give clearance, so he'd check the flight plan and say, yeah, that looks all right. It goes to, you know, it's according to the rules and everything, and that stuff. And it's a bit, what I know what they are. Those people, are people who are not qualified to work as air traffic controllers, so they just logging on where they can. That's what that is. If I click that, it says inbound, outbound. Oh no, maybe then. Ah, I see. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Pilots, login, heartbeat. I don't know what that is. Air traffic control. No, I'm completely wrong. There's nobody there. But you do have, look, you've got like here, EPKK ground there. Oh, it's a yellow star. So there's somebody is down there, and there is somebody landed and so on. But I find that a bit like there's nobody much there. So why? But they're logged on as ground controllers, and it really is. If you download the software, you can't log on unless you log. You can only log on as ground until you've got training, and it's a bit. People kind of take advantage of that, you know. And it's not very nice. Oh, great! This is going to be good, isn't it? Look, I'm going to have someone happy. Let's climb a little bit. Climb a little bit. I put on the seat belts as well.
Center, world travel 42820. Travel 428, Brisbane Center, roger.
Altimeter.
You are currently what? How are we doing there? We're okay. We're okay. It's just a bit, yeah. So I'm not going to get a chance to look at the scenery very much, am I? Now what I can do, if I look at this, in front of me I've got YCFS, Coffs Harbour. If I look at this, I might be able to find the weather there. No. Coffs Harbour. What can I find out over here? What's the code? This one won't show. Will this show? Did it winds? No. Airspeed. Set airspeed. No. So this is YCFS. So if I look on this thing, YCFS, and check, and it will give me the weather. Very little, and there's well, I don't think they've got bad weather over there, so I'll just keep going. We are climbing a little bit, not much. This aircraft is a little bit sluggish. I think I prefer that one we were flying the other day, the Pilotus Porter. It's quite a modern one. This one is quite old, but they're sought over after as aircraft because they're so they fly very well. They fly very well. The story behind this thing is it needed a lot of power. So what it's got more power than it needs. It's got too much, really. And the reason is this big engine on the front. Now the story is that I think it was Pratt & Whitney, anyway, whoever it was that made the engine, had surplus engines from I think it was from the Mosquito actually. Anyway, they had surplus engines which they sold off cheap to de Havilland Canada, who made the airplane. that was the reason that they put this big thing on the front. I mean, they wanted to have a bigger. What's the wind doing here? There's hardly any wind. They wanted a bigger engine on it anyway, but that's what happened, and that's why it's such a big one. Before they had the engine they had, although they needed a more powerful one, it wasn't really like that. Wasn't that bad. It didn't look this big. It looked sort of normal. This whopping great thing. Well, I saw something last night. It was on YouTube actually. Somebody was. It showed somebody who had a motorbike made using an aircraft engine, and is by some kind of artist or other, which I thought was pretty cool. Anyway, I don't know whether I should climb or not, because look, I don't think you're going to get better weather up there, are you? I might as well just ease back a bit, because it's just, you know, just going to wear the engine out a bit quicker and use more fuel. As long as I've got the RPM is this thing. You want it up about 2,000 as normal, but I don't know. So maybe I should have that a bit high. Trouble is, I keep descending. You can see this one. Vertical speed indicator keeps keep getting problems with that. And it just keeps descending. I've got the trim, it's called. It's a I don't know if you see it on this. I don't know, but trim, and you do that, and you kind of press this to do this little adjustment, and then it will fly straight like this without me having to pull back on the joystick. Well, that is not quite the thing with this one. I'm having to do it trim back, trim up, as they call it, so much. It's silly. Well, oh, weather's changed again.
Altimeter.
What's happening to the wind? There's less wind. No. I keep doing this. What this gives me, from left to right along the top and then the second line. So I've got my latitude and longitude, which I don't need. I've got the altitude, if I want it, 6,000 feet. My heading is 125. My speed is 136. And it tells me the wind is coming from 26, so it's sort of coming from my left, and it's 5 knots, which is nothing really. And then I've got frames per second and the amount of fuel. So that's why I keep that red thing up there, and it's usually because if I want to know the frames per second really. I think you could do it. I could do that. Or the wind. I like to know the wind, and this thing, the only way to know is by doing that. You can often there's often I'm not going to crash. I do feel a bit. I'm trying to climb. I feel a bit nervous. Actually, no, because what I can see on this GPS, this little thing, computer-looking thing on the left, that one, it's telling me that I'm almost out there. That the ground is just going to start leveling off a bit. You can see it better if I show you in here. It's the same thing, and it's like a dark brown now. The higher you go, the darker it gets, and this green is just low. So I don't need to worry. I can even descend a bit when we get past these mountains. I might do that once I know we're okay. If I descend a little bit, I might get under the clouds. I don't know. I mean, it looks alright, I suppose. It's not, I don't know.
Brisbane Center, orbit 8286, orbit 8286, Brisbane Center, roger.
I think it's quite funny, really, that there. I find it quite funny that I've been watching videos and looking into the possibility of modding the game. Modding, to me, these days, modding, they say modding, load orders, all kinds of names for it, but basically it usually means using a mod, so it's adding a modification or a mod to your game. But for me, it always used to mean writing a mod, making one. That's modding to me. Not adding a mod is just adding a mod. It doesn't have a proper name. So modding, yeah. So modding this game, putting some airport, building an airport or two. But I know, I've done it before. I did Bermuda, actually, because I flew there once with Concorde, and there's just nothing. The airport is complete. The layout's wrong.
Altimeter.
Uniform. Contact Brisbane Center on 125.75.
So the airport layout was a bit wrong.
125.75.
I remember if you know about ILS, the direction of the ILS was 180 degrees off. It was pointing in the wrong direction. No, it wasn't. It was set off to one side or the other. So I was trying to land with the ILS, and it just sort of sent me onto the grass next to the airport. I just thought, that's terrible. So I went in and created my own Bermuda. I didn't do it to give out to anybody, I just did it for myself. But I did learn a lot in the process. I have made as well little airstrips, little things. I used to do so much bush flying, aircraft like this, and landing on small, short airstrips was what I enjoyed doing a lot. So I actually, they're still quite happy with me. So lucky. Yeah, so I made my own airstrips in places I thought would be, so I could do a bit more, how do you say, well, just flying and have somewhere to go. That's all. And I think I took some default ones that were just a strip of grass and put a couple of buildings next to them, things like that. Make them a bit more lived in. With the help of Google Earth, I didn't only put in what was already there. So I was thinking of doing some of Papua New Guinea, but I don't know if I'll ever go there again, so maybe it's not worth it. I don't know.
World Travel 428. Contact Brisbane Center on 120.55. 120.55. World Travel 428. Brisbane Center, Pacifica 2710 with you, flight level 28. Pacifica 2710, Brisbane Center, roger.
Am I still alive? Because I had to leave the room.
Contact Brisbane
Yeah, I'm
Center on
alright.
134.2.
Let's have a look.
Going to 134.2.
Do you think it's better down low or? Oh, it's blimey. I thought it was going to be like No, no hills and things here. I was wrong. Oh well. So there are tours, you know. IVAO runs like world tours and things like that, where you can there. So it's only got 632 people flying. It's not that much. So world tours, where are they? Events and tours. World tours, there you go. So what they do is they sort of figure out a route for you, and then you fly to that number of airports. Like this might be interesting to have a look at, but then I looked at a couple of these earlier. They're not dangerous. They're really boring. So I don't know why. I mean, it's 90 flights. There's the VFR World Tour, that's 60 flights. There's the normal World Tour, which is 50. That, I mean, you'd have to do one every day or something. I'm not quite sure. Normally you get a year to do it, but quite near the end of the year, so it's probably not worth starting it. I don't know, but it gives you sort of something to do, really. You've got all these different world tours, and so flying around from one place to another. Let me have a look at this again, because maybe there's one which is a bit. That's got 11 flights, but they're really, really long. I think it's they call it MotoGP. It follows the route. This thing, the motorbike thing, it follows the route. It says so. It will say here. About MotoGP. Does it say at the top then? No. Maximum speed. Flights can be performed with an opening date. Legs flown before the published date rejected. Please check regularly that you are connected to the network in order to avoid repeating a leg. And what are the... Oh, I see here. Let's just check back. Oh.
120.55 for Alpha Charlie Papa 50. Brisbane Center, Alpha Charlie Papa 50 with you. Alpha Charlie Papa 50.
But we don't left the clouds.
Roger. Altimeter 3002.
Oh.
Brisbane Center, Alpha Charlie Papa 50. Request clearance to transition Charlie.
That is
Contact Brisbane Center on 127 point.
Really see it better here. It's airspace associated with Coffs Harbour, and it's particularly busy. If I right click, you've got it's from 8,500 and above, but for some reason the game wants me to ask permission, but I'm not that close. I'm not that high. I think at this altitude I don't need to. But anyway, whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's have a look again at this this thing. It tell me on the yellow one travelling within Australia. We've got one taking off down there. Cessna 208. I can't show its route, which is a bit of a shame. Well, anyway, whatever. I like it here. I like this area, but it's a bit of a shame. Can't see a thing. Can't see anything. VFR, you can't VFR in weather like this. You wouldn't be able to. Not allowed. You can't. I mean, by definition, VFR, you've got to be able to see. Let's send a little bit. try to. I don't think it's going to want to go down, but I will try to descend a bit. See if I can get below the clouds, because turn off the seatbelt. Maybe I can get out of turbulence a bit. I don't know. Didn't want to descend that quick. Just a gentle. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. If I get weather. There's something nice about IVAO, you know, or probably VATSIM as well, I don't know. You can get the weather of any airport in the world, so I can, if I want to know the weather in the area, I look for the nearest airport and try and get the weather there. Like here, for example. Actually, this one wouldn't work, but so YKMP. So if I do this, then YKMP. I'll check the weather there, and it's telling me not found. So what about another one then? YPMO. No. And again, YCFS. Don't know why it's not finding it, but YC, what was it? FS? Yeah. Check. There we go. And this one. Oh, I don't understand that, but anyway. Suddenly forget so many things, but I think there's no cloud, and that is sort of over there somewhere. But I'd like to be able to tune to them and find out, but okay. Too far away. Do I want to turn right a bit, going down the coast? Not really. I think I'm okay. Just keep going, keep steering. What's this here? We've got a map. It's sort of the route is telling me to go over there. I don't know why. But well, so we're getting closer and closer to this aircraft over here. Oh, that's not the route. The route's not there. The route says well, ETA is 12:57. 57 nautical miles, and I'm just flying over the top of this, whatever that is there, and there's an aircraft parked there. Now that's got to be, what's my range at the moment? It's 10, so that's really close. Oh, I can see it, look. It's that airport right in the middle of the screen there, just there, and there's somebody there. So if I keep looking, I should be able to see somebody. Be just little red numbers will show up on his head, kind of thing. But I don't know. Let's see. Yes, I need to look at this as well. We're fine. Oh great, here we go again. I think we're gonna have seatbelts on all the way. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to land. If I can't land VFR, I will have to land IFR. Because the airport will be closed.
Altimeter.
Brisbane Center, Pacifica 2710 with you. Pacifica 2710, Brisbane Center, roger.
I passed it. I'll do that. It's right there. Oh, there we are. Well, I can't see anyone there. According to this, so he's looking towards me and he's just off the... So he's parked. Apparently there's somebody who's parked down there, but I can't see him. What a shame, because it's so rare to to find anybody, isn't it? Alright, so that's that then. And if I zoom out now, well, I'm kind of going in the right direction. But I'd rather like... Oh, no, look, we're okay, we're okay. Look, the weather's much better now.
Altimeter.
We got anything to ask here? No. Any... Kempsey? No, that's a tiny one. This one? That's another tiny one. So I can't check them for the weather. What a shame. What a shame. The videos I watch of is a bush flying missionary in Papua New Guinea, that one. The weather there, he gets weather reports from wherever he's flying to. He just has to speak to somebody over there on the phone. If they've got mobile phone coverage, and they'll say, hang on a minute, and he looks out the window and says, oh yeah, beautiful day, clear skies, wonderful, come over. And then, but of course that weather forecast is never quite as accurate as you would like. How far have I got to go now? 47 miles, oh dear. Alright. I think I might have time for a bit of stalker anomaly a little bit later. But I want to keep going with this, because like if you don't, you never go anywhere. Like I'm quite keen on the idea of visiting lots. I'm in my mind, I keep thinking of more and more places that I'd like to go and see. Unfortunately, if I don't, I don't like jumping all over the place very much. I like to sort of have a route. So I might land in my aircraft at one airport today, and I'd quite like to leave from that airport again tomorrow. I like doing that. Let's let him stand up, because it's a bit, well, not stand up, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna fly over to the left a bit, and we can have a look at the sea, perhaps. It's like quite an interesting looking thing over there, I would say. I don't know, it looks like an estuary, a river, bit of a river. Let's see. So my indicated airspeed is 131, which isn't bad for this size of aircraft. I think that's pretty good actually. It's similar to the rather modern thing that I was flying the other day, or pretty much anything that's small, to be honest with you. Look at that. Get your screenshot out. Look, there. Amazing. This is a standard paint job for a Beaver. It's basically they have this bit on the nose like that. This one's not quite right, but well, it's not enough. There's nothing, no rules about what you'd have it painted like. But the factory paint job would have like this bit around the nose and a stripe going off down the side, and it's sort of. This one is, yeah, that was the sort of default, if you like. So you see lots of them like that. Yeah. Am I descending? Not really. I've got a long way to go, but I just fancy having a look around at things. So I'm not exactly, as you can see, I'm not really descending, but I am giving myself a chance to drift in a downward direction rather than climb. I don't want to get higher, let's say.
Altimeter.
That altimeter is I'm pressing B on my keyboard because I need the air pressure set properly, so that I am at the altitude that I think I am, sort of thing, or want to be. It's a bit complicated, but anyway. And you do that in this game by pressing the letter B.
Altimeter.
And it sets your altimeter correctly. Unfortunately, this guy, every time I do
Altimeter.
that, tells me. I don't know why. He keeps telling me I did. In this FS Passengers, there can be a penalty for doing for certain things, like you got to have your lights on at the right time. Get that right. Get the altimeter right and things like that. But I think the altimeter is in this game, it's very simplified. You know, it's like once I get above 18,000 feet, it is default. So let's say 18,000 feet, and then I have to go back to a standard altimeter setting. So FS Passengers will look at that. If you're flying, for example, on IVAO, you will be able to see, or any VATSIM or whatever, and you'll find that change, it happens at different altitudes in different countries, although it's more or less the same. In America, 18,000 feet, but that's very rare. I mean, it tends to be, my experience is it tends to be closer to 10,000 feet. So if I'm flying on IVAO and I'm told that the altitude at which that sound can change is 10,000 feet, and the game thinks 18,000 feet, it all gets a bit
Radar contact 7,400. Altimeter 3000. Turn left heading 080. Resume on navigation. Descend and maintain 7,000. Turn left heading 080. Resume on navigation. Descend and maintain 7,000.
okay.
Cessna Romeo Zulu Mike. Cessna Romeo Zulu Mike. You are 31 miles west. Turn right heading 080. 335, descend and maintain 6,100. Expect vectors, visual, runway 4, approach. Turn right heading 085, descend and maintain 6,100. Expect vectors, visual, runway 4, approach. Cessna Romeo Zulu Mike. Brisbane Center, orbit 335, with flight level 290. Orbit 335, Brisbane Center, roger. World travel 8582. Contact Brisbane Center on 127.2. Going to 127.
So have I got any
World travel 8582.
airports? Not really. Only where I'm going, which is 36 miles away. Oh, there is one. Oh shit, did I open the door? I thought I pressed Shift E by mistake. I didn't. Ah, I see. Right, PMQ something, I think it is it? YPMQ, right. See, that's not a bad looking airport, that. It's quite a good size.
Orbit 335. Contact Brisbane Center on 127.2. 127.2. Orbit 335.
Oh, I better start turning towards the destination. I wonder if there's a VOR or ADF or something there, some sort of radio beacon that I can tune into. I don't think there is. I think it's just
Brisbane Center, Beach, Victor, Hotel, Victor, Juliet, Mike, with
just
you. Flight
is
level
what it
20,
is.
Beach, Victor, Hotel,
Yeah.
Victor, Juliet, Mike, Brisbane
All I can do
Roger.
is see if there are any charts for the place. What's the name of it? I'm going to YTRE. So let's have a look at this thing. YTRE, and look for that. It's got one, and I don't think there are any. Yes, there are charts. Wow, we've got 4 runways to choose from. Biggest is 5,000 feet. It's really sort of quite small. Well, I don't know what the weather's going to be, do I? Well, where I am now is not that far, and there's no weather at all, really. No wind at all. So what's the normal then? Got runway 4, runway 22. Transition altitude is 10,000 feet. So 10,000 feet is when I would change my altimeter. But I have, according to the game I got now, I've got to change it at 18,000 feet. The game wants me to do that, so it's pointless having that as a penalty in the FS passengers because it's just wrong. Anyway, this will look. I've got to be. Is there a VOR or something? Airport info. Ah, look, runway 4. That's the one to go to. Runway 4 is coming, approaching it from the northeast, which is good because that's where I'm gonna be. Alright, and I won't approach the 3,000, maybe 2,000, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe 3,000. I'll be able to see it better. Anything outside there? Oh yeah, I was stupid. I was going to look for any nav aids around there. So like maybe I can see the distance or anything really. No. These are the nav aids, the beacons, and there's nothing even close to where I am. Put the airport back in. So we are going, there's a, see it better like that. So we're going from top right to bottom left. There's a, that's the runway I'm aiming for. And that one is 5,000 feet is the length of that. If I look at as a comparison, if I look for Heathrow, so London Heathrow, then that is 12,000 feet. So I'm going, it's 3 times longer, 2 times bigger than the one I'm landing on. But then I've got a little airplane, so it doesn't matter. But, yeah.
Cessna, Romeo Zulu, Mike. Descend and maintain 5,300. Descend and maintain 5,300. Cessna, Romeo Zulu, Mike.
They still look quite happy.
Altimeter.
Look at that. It's lovely, isn't it? So the only way I've got of finding this damn airport is GPS, which is so tiny. I have to do that. It's horrible, isn't it? And the distance is now 20 miles, so I think yes, it's time to go down to
Turn right heading 130. Cessna, Romeo.
an altitude. Do that a bit. Actually, let's get that up there. It's a bit of a fast descent. I don't want that. So I go down at about this speed. Can't quite get it right, can I? I did trim for descent. Where's my book? Going to, is it YTRE? Yeah. Runway 4, isn't it?
Yankee Tango Romeo Echo traffic Alpha Charlie Papa 50 is 17 miles northeast 3,700 inbound to land runway 4.
How far is it? It's 16 miles. And my heading is... Oh! Oh, no. Runway 4. I'm going to change the runway. I can't be bothered. And the wind is like nothing. So I think I can. So what was it? It's called... Probably that one, isn't it? So the runway then, instead of runway 4, I'm going to take runway... I have to go runway 12. No, that's right. Well, I'm going heading now. Runway 22. I've got to take runway 22. I've got that wrong. So let's change that.
Yankee Tango Romeo Echo traffic Alpha Charlie Papa 50.
Then I'm almost going the right way, and I don't have to change direction. I don't want to.
Runway 22.
So what do they say is landing speed? A landing speed, operating speed, look, 2,300. That's a little bit high. Max landing gear doesn't apply because it's always down. So speed limit 115 miles an hour, and I can have some flaps apparently. Takeoff landing speed between 70 and 80 miles an hour. So let's start doing a bit more of a proper descent. I'll do that. I'll go in. Yeah, we're doing well. Which runway is it?
Yankee Tango Romeo Echo traffic
22.
Charlie Papa 50 is 11 miles northeast 2,600 inbound to land runway 22. Yankee Tango Romeo Echo traffic Alpha Charlie Papa 50 is on final runway 22 to land.
Oh, I don't know. I can't see it. Oh, come on. Turbulence, apparently.
Seem to be dancing around some potholes up here. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
Oh, heck.
Captain, we're too fast with that flap extension. You're frozen.
Flaps are broken. Shit. Got no flaps. I'm gonna have to repair them and then. probably crash. But I still can't see it. I can't see it, and it's 5 miles out, something like that. I need to descend, but there's no point if I can't see. I can't see the airport. It's this side of the river. That's all I can say, and it's this heading, more or less.
Altimeter.
Can I see what's the maximum cruise speed? It doesn't give me the store speed. I want to have a look, see where this airport is. Can you see it? Oh, it's over there on the right. Oh God. I'm gonna say minimum is gonna be speed is gonna be something like 60 or 70, just far enough out that I can land. That's really lucky. Have I got the landing lights on? They're all on. I think it's sort of... Yeah, that's okay. Am I going down a bit? Just keep trimming up. I'm a little bit high, am I? Yeah, but I'm going to go down anyway because I haven't got the energy to. Is this the right airport? Because I can't see the other runway. Yeah, it's the right airport. Yay! We did it! Can we turn, please? Oh. I can't see another airplane, another runway. I think there's something over there, but... Okay, clear the runway.
Yankee Tango Romeo Echo traffic Alpha Charlie Papa 50 is clear of the runway.
How disappointing. Hello, Aragacity. Thanks for coming. But we're finishing in a minute. Because as you can see, I did land. Unfortunately, I've damaged my aircraft on the way down, which is never a good thing. I'm just going to park at random. Park at random. I'm going to let them get off. And see what happens with the thing. Okay, so they're unboarding now. I've got 30 seconds before they all get off. They're not brilliant, not amazingly happy. I've badly damaged my aircraft, and this is their first day. So, yeah. Oh, well, they sound happy now. I don't know how much you can hear of the laughing and stuff, because I had to turn the volume down. I'll figure it out. It's just, I noticed that yesterday's flight, the aircraft was a bit engine and so on, was a bit loud. Oh, they're all off. And if I end the flight, what does it tell me? The flaps were extended at excessive airspeed and were damaged. There was an exceptional pilot on board, and despite the dire situation, he was able to land the aircraft safely. And so I got 1,483 points because I damaged something. I didn't call a mayday. Why? I didn't think I had to. Okay. But I made a nice landing, and I landed at the right airport. Now, income €10,000, not bad. Let's have a quick look. So it took 1.5. What? Cruise time 1 hour, climb time 1 hour and 31 minutes, descent 10 minutes. So about 1 hour and 10 minutes then. Landing speed was 74. Landing touchdown, very nice. Landing pitch, good. So what did I lose? I lose money on. Don't know. Overall flight result, horrible. I'm going to record it. And if I look now at the company manager, that I made back 10,000, and it cost me just over 11,000 to repair it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pay the bill. I don't want. So here I am. This is me. My pilot rating at the moment is minus 1,403. I need 5 flying hours and 300 points before I get promotion. 5 hours, okay. And it goes on. Flying legend is 822 hours. Interesting. Maybe I should have more than one company. I could have one that does the light airplanes, and another one that has the big stuff, you know. So not this one, because this has got loads of money. Maybe start 2. Yeah. So let's see if I were to create a new company. So this one. Right, what about the other one then? I buy a 737. Okay, so Boeing 737, where is it? The 747 is 228 million. And so if I say something a bit like that, or Concorde is 100 million. And then I could have, here they are, this one is 42 million. So I need like, say, 150 million. And at the moment I've got 61 million. So let's make a new company, and I'll give myself 150 million. Create a new company. I will call it, oh goodness me. Arik Air. There we go. After the famous pilot, Arik Cassidy. Don't worry, I'll get one in Anyam Airways, in Anyam Tours or something. Anyway, founded by Arik Cassidy. Arik Cassidy, that's all. Arik Cassidy, and we will. You'll be ARC custom. How much money did I say? Oh dear. Well, I want 2.6. Was that 100 million? This is 26. Oh. I mean, 26 million. Well, what happens then if I just buy a 737? We just have that. Now, Boeing 737-400. It cost me 42 million. All right. 42 million. Arik Air, founded by Arik Cassidy. Have I spelled that right? No, there's one R. I thought there was when I was typing it. I thought that's wrong. It's ARC. Next. What was it? 42 million? That one's got 61 million. That'll do. That'll do. Right. Sorry about the noise. That's what I'm going to do. Was the oh, there we go. Sound is muted. Except you got it come through the speakers. Right, next. I want another company. I'm going to delete this one again. I'm going to create a new one. I'm going to call it ACP. This is mine. So we got founded by Andrew Brown. Okay. Andrew Brown and ACP. And then next, custom setting. Next, I'm going to have career mode. That means I have to spend a certain number of hours on a small airplane before I can get a bigger one and things like that. Because I don't, oh God, I don't know the price of this aircraft. So FS passengers, company manager, FS passengers, set active company. If I set it to Arik Air, and then say company manager, buy this one, this aircraft will cost me about 150,000. So that's how much I want in my new company. So this would be ACP. Oh, wait a minute. No. Anyam Air. Anyam Air. I've forgotten how much money I need. Oh. All right. Boeing. So there we are. That one. Really? 737 feel there's a 42. Oh, 40. About a bit more than 40 million for that one. Oh, no. It's to buy this one, isn't it? Is that what I wanted to? That's what I wanted to do, wasn't it? So buy this one. It cost me, we'll say, what did I say? 100 and... Something about 150,000 anyway. So create a new company. What we called it? Aniam Air. Founded by SAIYANEAM. Okay, and you can be SAA. Oh no, not ASS. SAA and custom setting. Right, now this one does have career mode, and it was hard small company. I keep forgetting the bloody cost of this aircraft. I hate this. Company manager, buy this one. Was it millions? Oh, right, is that all? Ah, so we need like 200,000 or something. 150,000. 200,000. 200,000. Is it? Really? No, because I'm going to have to buy this one in a second or two. That's 196, 122. Yeah, like 150,000. Let's say if I buy it, no. If I have like 300,000, 400,000, then I can, yeah, this about maybe even 500,000. I don't know. Let's do this right. Okay, utilities, aircraft browser. Now, so if I were to buy, I want to be able to buy what I'm flying. Yeah. So like, so Beaver is that one, 500,000. That one, 500,000. Yeah, this is definitely the way to look at it. That's 2 million for the one I was flying yesterday. So let's say about 2.5 million then, something like that. 2.5 million. 2.5 million. 2.5 million. 2.5 million. Air. SAIYANIAM. Is that right? So we put it SNM. No, that's an A. SNM. 2.5 million then. Oh, there we go. 2.6 million. Excellent. So I'm going to be career mode with this one. So I have to fly for quite a long time in little airplanes before I can buy big airplanes. Okay. So we'll finish that. I'm going to create a new pilot, which is me. Okay. I am the new pilot. Andrew Brown. Player name, Andrew Brown. Not very imaginative, perhaps. And my birthday, 2nd of July. all the way up to 1962. Player info, create. Now, company manager. So we're going to start with set active company to which one? Yeah, that's the one there. And then company manager. So buy this one. And there's the one that's like good nick. That one's pretty good. Yeah, we'll buy that one. And then I like that airplane I was flying yesterday, so I'm going to have that one too. That's a couple of days ago. I'm going to have that one as well, probably. I can have a proper look. What's that? Oh, no. Or maybe I should buy something a bit bigger. This is what I was flying yesterday. But I'll think about it. So there we go. And then I tell you what I can do. We can buy the aircraft for the Arik Air. So that'll be here. And I want the 737-400 in house colors, no winglets. That's the one I want. And so there it is. FS passengers, company manager. No, FS passengers, active company is Arik Air. I now have to make a pilot. So, company. Pilots. How do I make a pilot then? FS passengers. Create new company and create a new pilot. Fine, that's me again. Andrew Brown. Birth date 2nd of July 62. Player name me again. I don't know what else to call myself, so you know. I'll do close. Close. So what happens now if I go into company manager? Company aircraft pilots. There he is. FS passengers. Set active company. Yeah, Arik Air. Money, loads. FS passengers. Company manager. We're going to buy this airplane anyway. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah. We'll have that. Now my pilots, yeah. Right, so that's it. Now I'm going to stop now for a little while, then I'll come back and play a few hours of Stalker. But for today, that's all. No, that's all. There. I'm off to turn things off and shut things down and stuff like that, and give me I don't know.